Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku, back with another video. And, so today, I am going to be doing a special reaction, to the most recent, Rewind Rumble, episode that just came out today, and that is Yang Xiaolong versus Sakura Harunon. Just like the OG days of me reacting to a lot of the old Cartoon Fight Clubs and Rewind Rumbles back in the day. So why is this one that important to me? Well, kind of's got a lot of history. I have been working on this episode with Rewind Rumble or Animation Rewind since well, honestly, since 2016. So the original concept of Yang Xiaolong versus Sakura Harunon was a idea that goes back that far, that long. And there were delays. I mean, we had a script. We had an original animator. He left, and then we tried to get another animator to do it. Then we tried to get another animator to do it. And just kind of years went by, and, we had this, AR had wrote this script, and never got to use it. So finally, we got an animator who was willing to do it. Great animator, by the way. I encourage people to check his stuff out. But basically, just a lot of things happened. A lot of rechanges, a lot of switch ups we had to do. Especially even with the thumbnails. We have a lot of different versions of the thumbnails, by the way. We had to put that up. And so I pretty much know what happens in this, but being that I did all this stuff with AR and all the stuff that everybody did to make this episode happen in 2025, I mean, this is it's just crazy to think how long, the episode was being worked on. So for me, this is it means a lot to me because, again, this was an episode that I've waited for a long time. And so, it means a lot to me. And, Rewind Rumble, obviously, is something that, Rewind Rumble, Cartoon Fight Club, all that stuff has been very important to me and, a lot of the other people that are on the team still, from when we've gone from where we are today. And it just means a lot to me because this was something that back in the day, which originally should have been a Cartoon Fight Club, but it turned into a Rewind Rumble because of everything that had happened since. But nonetheless, I'm very happy that this episode is out. Didn't know it was going to come out today, but I'm very happy nonetheless that it is out because this episode, it deserved to be released considering all the stuff, all the work that has been done on it. And, there's a lot of episodes that I want out that still haven't gotten out. But this episode was almost 10 years of long time of delays in productions. So I'm very happy that it's finally out. And I want to react to it because, even though I pretty much have seen what happens in this since, I helped a lot with, the research. Obviously, I was a co-host in this. Getting different things like the thumbnail made by Sin City 2100 who made the thumbnail, getting all the getting a bunch of stuff like done, making sure this done's make sure this gets out, and you know, I was tracking all the animators that we tracked down. Oh boy, it was crazy. So yeah, nonetheless, I am going to react to this, even though I did a lot of stuff on this. All right, so here we go. Here it is. We are having thumbnail issues too with YouTube. I don't know what's going on with the thumbnail issues, but the enables on Discords are not working exactly the way they're supposed to look like on the thumbnail, but hopefully that will be fixed soon by YouTube, because that's, you know, it seems like it's only an issue on Discord. So hopefully that will be fixed soon. But nonetheless, here is the episode. I will. Okay.
Sometimes it's quite the trope for an animated protagonist to go be educated professionally for combat.
And that is one of the original concept thumbnails, which was also one of our we used that as a promotional thumbnail too. But yeah, like I said, there were a lot of changes with the thumbnails. We needed Yang to be on the other side, because Yang versus Sakura makes more sense. But yeah, this was kind of like this is one of the original thumbnails. There were a lot of rework thumbnails of the two, because of, you know, trying to have the thumbnail fit with the actual hype, Yang versus Sakura. So we wanted Yang to be on the same
Other
side.
times, heroes are gifted with power. This is somewhat of a mix between the two.
Today we have a battle between Yang Xiaolong and Sakura Haruno, two skilled warriors who prefer to use their fist over any specific melee weapons.
Today we...
By the way, I recorded this about like 4 years ago. So I don't even remember half of the stuff I said. So this is also, even though it's me recording this, I have forgotten most of the stuff I said in this. So a lot of this stuff is trip down memory lane at this point, because I recorded the lines, and I don't remember. I mean, it's been so long ago since I recorded it, because about a year ago, I had actually asked AR if he wanted me to re-record the lines, because it had been so long. But he said, no, that's good. We got it. So yeah, I'm remembering half of this stuff like you guys are. Like, I'm trying to like that. That's the first time I've heard that. And like, you know, I have the file, so I probably could just listen at any time, because I save everything on my computer. So, you know, when I record stuff, you know, for these video files. So I'm sure I have it like somewhere on my computer, but I haven't looked at it. So first time I'm listening to this in forever, because it's been so long. Like 4 years. I don't let's put it this way. I don't remember if I even had my I don't remember if I recorded this with my my professional voice acting mic, or if I still only had my Yeti at this point. You know, the AT 2020. I'm pretty sure I may have had the AT 2020 when I recorded this, but I don't remember, because I don't remember exactly when I recorded this. It was either 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember. Again, that's how long ago this was. This was in production.
We find out which female protagonist is the better hand-to-hand combatant. Today, we rewind Rumble.
Yang Xiaolong is known for, well, many things. She...
I gotta, hold on, guys. Is that thing on? I wanna, hold on. Give me my, because I can really not hear it right now. I'm gonna use my portable speaker here. so we can get a little better.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
He is a very successful student at Beacon Academy, a skilled huntress in training, and an older sister. And she is a lover of puns. Get it? Puns.
That was
Okay.
that was
And of
funny.
course, she is a proud
I was doing my whole sarcastic tone.
RWBY.
Yang has many goals in her life. Some include finding her missing mother, protecting the world from dangerous grim creatures, looking out for her sister, and to become a fully trained huntress. About 90% of the characters in Yang's world have a semblance. Her semblance is fire, and because of this, she uses bullets and flames against her enemies. It also alludes to why she can easily get hot-headed during battles, and how her eyes change from purple to red when she's angry.
Yang's most iconic
Yes, this is true.
weapon is her Ember Celica. These shotgun gauntlets hold 12 rounds of both orange long-range shells and red explosive rounds of fire. She can use these
Like
blasts to either increase her speed and boost her jumps, or the conventional range blast attack.
Yang is also known for her iconic
Blast attack. See, I was doing all these emphasis stuff, man.
punching. Punching things is her main style of combat. Her weapon is designed for a round punching technique and allows for a very upfront brawler way of approaching her foes.
During the heat of battle, Yang will get a physical boost with each hit or strike she takes. The catch is, she needs to survive in order for the hit to power her up. And it needs to be a physical strike. Anger and damage intake is also one of the factors that plays into her aura. With her aura, she can heal minor wounds and block attacks.
I also should point out that because this because of the whole this being in production hell for as long as it was, unfortunately there are some things that we don't go over about Yang from the newer seasons that came out later. Not really much difference, but that, yeah, you know, post, like, I think when we started doing this, it would have been around 5. So, it probably would be around that ballpark. Not that it really matters, because a lot of the stuff, there's not really anything new Yang has had other than she has the robot arm. But just something to note.
And when push comes to shove, of course, Yang can just go to Super Saiyan. Not to be confused with the other Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z, but her Super Saiyan. And believe me, you don't want Yang going to Super Saiyan, because like many other people, you might get the short end of the stick. Get it?
I don't remember that. The short end of the stick. I don't remember doing that. That was yeah. I was doing the whole so I believe the whole theme of me doing the analyzing right here was that I was going to do random puns that, like, were intentionally not supposed to be funny, because that's how Yang's character in the earlier parts of Yang in RWBY were like. So I was kind of doing that, but I don't remember the short end of the stick one.
Stick. Okay, moving on.
Yang's best feats include taking on building-sized monsters and constantly surviving attacks from them, also scaling to her team member Blake, who is fast enough to dodge lightning, though she does have her fair share of weaknesses.
She isn't the best fighter when going up against foes who are skilled with kicking attacks. And while she is powerful through anger, her short temper can actually be a distraction and a path to bad decision making. Yang also has confronted limits to her aura and her semblance.
Sakura Haruno started off as a normal schoolgirl, but when she...
So yeah, that was Yang Xiaolong, ladies and gentlemen. Short end of the stick. I don't remember doing that.
She was assigned to Team 7 with Boruto's dad, aka Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha. Her life completely changed. At first, she had a lot of trouble keeping up with the likes of her fellow teammates because her initial role was essentially to play field medic, but today she's now a formidable warrior and can easily hold her own.
Chia! Wait, sorry. Sakura was mainly trained in the medical ninjutsu. Basically...
Okay, so now I sort of kind of get with okay, so now with Sakura I kind of actually am more so the way I, if I'm remembering correctly, because I don't remember most of the stuff I did here, is, as you could see when I did the analysis for Yang, I intentionally tried to put in puns that weren't funny because that's how Yang his character was in the beginning. So in this one, with Sakura, I intentionally tried to be higher tone, quick, because Sakura kind of is like up on her toes with, she gets angry very easily and stuff like that. So I kind of tried to approach it similar to that while I was doing this, because I kind of try to have the voice not sound like the characters, obviously, but just try to be more like their personality and whatnot. So that was kind of, I think, the theme here, but I just don't remember half the stuff that I did because, again, this was so long ago and we've done so many other projects, as well as me doing other just doing outside of projects for Rewind Rumble, plus my own channel as well, because I've done voiceover stuff outside of the Rewind Rumble and Cartoon Fight Club or other Animation Rewind channel, but also obviously my own YouTube channel too. So a lot of the stuff I don't remember, so it's actually kind of cool listening to it again.
She uses her chakra to heal many fatal injuries on both herself and her teammates. For a short amount of time, Sakura can put her body in a state in which it heals itself while she's fighting. This is a useful ability that can allow her to continue fighting without having to stop and heal herself or even be phased by injuries. If her healing ninjutsu proves ineffective, Sakura can make incisions in her patients with chakra scalpels, so she can treat vital organs.
When Sakura first started battling, she lacked any particular combat skill aside from the basic skills she learned from the academy, of course. This really limited her role during missions to the point where she usually relied on teammates and had many difficulties winning one-on-one battles. But those days are now over as she is much more developed and can easily hold her own.
She can use her chakra to easily break bones, puncture organs, and even kill her opponents with a single strike. She also wields a kunai, paper bombs, a shuriken, and sleeping gas pellets. She is also incredibly smart and incredibly attractive, as she often fools or misleads her opponents in the heat of combat in order to get them off guard and allow for her to easily chance for her victory.
She's also incredibly fast, as she can scale to base Boruto's dad and even keep up with Kakashi. Base Boruto's dad is easily ranked into the massively hypersonic category, as he can...
Yes. She's not useless, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, big shocker, but it's true.
dodge lightning attacks from Sosuke Bosuke, and Kakashi can also reach these speeds dodging his own lightning attacks from Kakuzu.
Sakura's strength is also not to be scuffed at. Using her chakra, she can easily burst buildings, rupture the earth, and she is comparable to Lady Tsunade. Tsunade is strong enough to hit the volcano so hard that they become active. In order to pump magma and then lava out of the volcano, you would need to hit it with 4 megatons of force, and her durability has been confirmed to be scaled to her own striking strength.
Of course,
Yeah, that's true.
she's still not the strongest Naruto character, and she's been shown to break down into tears if she sees her loved ones get hurt, which can make her an easier target. She's also a target of sacrifice, as she will put herself in fatal danger in order to protect others.
And now, let's get ready for the fight. This the OG narration, let's get ready for the fight thing. That, fun fact about it, he doesn't really use that as much anymore, but he used to use that a lot. He used to use that a lot for like most of the earlier Rewind Rumble episodes. That was recorded years ago. Like, that was recorded, I think, like in 2018. 2018 or 2017. That was definitely before I got the AT 2020, which is a better voice acting mic, by the way. That's a professional. The AT 2020 is the most cheapest professional mic you can get right now. Like those mics are used in the industry. I don't know if they're used now, but when I got it. I know for a fact that there were voice actors, professional voice actors, because I've had instructors that are within the industry that used AT 2020s for anime dubs and stuff like that. So AT 2020, I highly recommend if you are trying to go to voice acting, get an AT 2020. Those are, I think they're around 200. If you get that, as well as you get the solo with it and stuff like that, which is what I have. I got the solo thing, so you can get it in your computer and stuff like that. But this right here, this will take place on Earth voice thing. This I did when I just had the Yeti. Battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time. Let the battle begin. All right. So I pretty much I know how this like fight goes, but I'm still gonna enjoy it.
I won't lose to you. I've got this.
Oh, by the way, that's another thing. These voice clips and stuff like that, they're from like video games and stuff like that. They're ripped from the video games and stuff like that. Man, I had to go and search everywhere for these things, man. Like, so AR could have them. And so the animator could have them too.
I've got this. Yeah. Don't touch me.
Yeah, boom. Come on, Sakura. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, shadow clone. Sakura. Here we go, here comes Yang.
Now I'm mad!
One Super Saiyan. Rock. Oh, is that it for Sakura? Looks like Yang's gonna win. Oh, it's a shadow clone! It's the shadow clone!
Yikes. I'll smash you!
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow, talk about electrifying. What the? That it?
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, and if you did, super special thanks to Team Animation Rewind's The Aura Berserker.
That was Aura Berserker did a great job, and I worked with them. Team worked with them, but I gave them a lot of the directions for the scripts and obviously the clips and stuff like that. It was great.
I'd also like to thank the SS Ultimate Goku for helping out with co-hosting this episode and with all the research. Also, special thanks to the Mecha Gamer for helping out with the script. I'd also like to thank Swaggy Flan Danny for the editing of the analysis. Thanks, and
Yeah, Danny did a great job editing. But yeah, like I said, this is a great team effort, by the way, and I'm so happy this episode got out. I was so worried about this episode never coming out. You know, and it's the thing, like, too. It's like, yeah, I know it was, obviously, this has been in production hell since 2016. And, you know, sometimes projects die. That's just the life of life, is that things just die. But I'm really glad this episode came out, because I did a lot for this. I got a lot of the clips. Like I said, I got the clips. I tried to get I was going to get a thumbnail. I was, getting commissioned for thumbnails. I was getting, trying to find the animator. Like I said, there were like friggin', I think, like either eight different animators before we got Aura who did it for us. Over since 2016. Like, I'm really happy this episode got out. I know some might like, what's it matter? It mattered to me. It mattered to me because there was so much shit that, went for this production of this episode. So, it meant a lot to me, okay? So, that's just it, man. It's just like, I know RWBY, who the hell knows what's going to happen to RWBY now with Viz Media. But, Naruto's almost at its end. Boruto's already end. We don't know if it's going to continue or not. But I'm just so happy, and I'm so thankful for everybody that worked on it. And, Danny did great editing. Boa Mecha did the script. I'm sorry, what did he did the, Rewind wrote the script, didn't he?
I'd also like to thank Swaggy Flan Danny for the editing of the analysis. And Danny,
I want to make sure.
What did he do? The Mecha Gamer for helping out with the script. I'd also like to thank...
Yeah, he did do the script. He did. So they must, did he? I thought he might have tweaked it a little bit. He might have tweeted the script then, because I was like, wait, didn't Rewind write the script too? I know he wrote the original script, because I had the original script that AR wrote. So Mecha must have either tweaked it or changed it a little bit, but I don't know. All I know is that that was a team effort, and I'm so happy that everybody did their part to get this episode out. He must have worked on it a little bit. I just don't know how much he worked on. Because I have a copy of the original script that AR gave me from back in Again, that was back in 2016 though. So the original script that AR wrote was in 2016. So he might have changed it up a little bit.
Thanks Swaggy Flan Danny for the editing of the analysis. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis.
Okay, so again, obviously, since I did a lot of the research on this fight, obviously, just disclaimer, I pretty much already know what's going to be said, for the most part. I don't remember what what the co-hosting lines were, but I just remember what I said for the research. But again, I also do have to put a disclaimer out because, again, this video was in production hell. A lot of the RWBY seasons hadn't come out yet when we started, obviously, doing this, you know, in terms of putting this video together. But I will say this right now, despite there being, like, I think 4 new seasons of RWBY since we started making this video, 4 or 3 seasons of RWBY had come since this happened, and Boruto obviously has since ended, which Boruto was still going on at the time when this video started being made. I'm just going to put a disclaimer out here right now for people that are going to ask me. Yes, technically some stuff is outdated in this because of that. But in terms of the winner of the match, Sakura still wins. Yang didn't do anything in the new seasons that would change the outcome of this match. But I do have to put that out there right now in case somebody comes at me and says, hey, what about, why wasn't this included? Or why wasn't this new thing included? Or mentioning some of the new stuff from the seasons. Well, one, it didn't need to be mentioned because it didn't really change the outcome of the match. And 2, it wasn't significant enough to warrant updating anything. Since we had already gone, like I said, this has been production hell since 2016. But yeah, I'm going to put that out there in case someone wants to say, oh, why didn't this happen? Or why didn't that happen? Or why didn't she do this? Or why didn't Yang do something different? You know, why was Yang wearing why wasn't Yang in her robot arm? Well, first of all, you know, the robot arm doesn't really change anything, you know, in terms of her being stronger or not like that. So that didn't change. Also, we used, obviously, the sprite, you know, that was made, which obviously they didn't. I don't think they have a Yang robot sprite made yet, a sprite sheet made yet. So obviously you couldn't do that anyways. But yeah, I just want to put that up there because I have a feeling we're gonna get some people that are gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna put it out right now. You want to come at me for that? Go ahead. I mean, I crap on Death Battle all the time, so you know, that's just what I gotta say about that.
This is a very close battle. I know it seems very unlikely that Yang would lose to an attractive, pink-haired female. And I do want to say, if this was a battle with, say, Kid Sakura, this probably would make a better edge for Yang to being able to possibly beating her at that level of strength. But this wasn't Kid Sakura. So the battle between Yang and Sakura was much closer, since this was post-time skip. And yes, this did tip the battle into Sakura's favor.
Both of these heroes have powerful punching attacks that can easily kill each other if they let.
Now, just to clarify, because I know, I just want to say right now, just to clarify, even though that was what I said in the direct lines, because that was trying to make it seem like Yang was balanced with Sakura, I just want to say right now, because I know somebody's going to say it, Yang has no chance in hell against Sakura. It's not even close. I said that for the dispense of the video, but I'll tell you right now, in this reaction, that the balance is not close at all. Sakura easily beats Yang. But I want to just clarify that right now. What I say in the video, in the Rewind Rumble, is a script, and it is to try and make it seem like Yang and Sakura are close in strength when they're not. Okay?
planned set attacks, so what gives Sakura the edge over Yang? Well, first let's talk about their methods of healing themselves.
As stated earlier, Sakura has been trained in healing ninjutsu and knows how to treat vital injuries. She can even put herself in a state where her body heals over time and even nullifies the pain from attacks landing on her. While this ability is rather useful in keeping Sakura alive, and well, it doesn't last very long.
In comparison, Yang's aura can heal over time, but her healing isn't as effective as Sakura's. Her healing factor only heals minor wounds, not severe ones. So in short, while Sakura may need to stop fighting so that she can heal herself, her healing powers are more effective than Yang's, and she doesn't even need to worry about halting the fight to heal, as she can put her body in a state where it heals itself while she continues fighting. This state allows her to not phase upon being hit.
However, both Yang and Sakura have the strength to kill each other with one strong hit. The problem for Yang is that she needs to take damage in order to power herself up to have the strength to kill Sakura. But Sakura has had the strength right from the get-go.
Speed doesn't really have much of a factor here either. Yang can scale to Blake, who is fast enough to dodge lightning. Sakura can scale to base Naruto, who can dodge lightning attacks as well, putting both of them at massively hypersonic.
Yang's best hope is to blow everyone into oblivion. Get it? Blow?
Oh, God. Again, it's intentionally not supposed to be funny. So if it's not funny, I did what I was supposed to do, because that was what the point of it was. It was supposed to be like Yang, who, doing the fake puns and stuff like that.
Who can dodge lightning attacks as well, putting both of them at massively hypersonic.
Yang's best hope is to blow everyone into oblivion. Get it? Blow everyone into oblivion? Okay, in all seriousness, Yang's best hope would be to power up her semblance so that she can become powerful enough to kill Sakura with a deadly blow. But remember, Sakura needs to survive the hit in order to power up from it. And Sakura is also so skilled at healing herself, she will always be able to keep herself in prime condition. Chia!
I have no doubt in my mind that a semblance-powered Yang should be able to kill Sakura. But in order for her to accomplish that, she would not only need to land an attack on Sakura, but she would also need to land it while Sakura is not in a state where her body is healing itself.
On top of that, Yang would also need Sakura to hit her so that she can power up. But if Sakura hits Yang with a punch strong enough to kill her, then it wouldn't matter. Remember, Sakura can scale to Tsunade, who was able to punch a volcano with 4 megatons of force, which made the volcano become active. A punch like that should be enough to take Yang down.
So while this is a close battle, Sakura will have an easier task to accomplish than Yang does. Yang's best hope...
Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with being a close battle. Like I said, I did research, it wasn't even a contest, but that's my
of
thoughts.
beating Sakura is to pray that Sakura hits her attacks that can slowly power her up, which may be useful in the long run. But if both characters give it their all, then it's more likely that Sakura can land hits on Yang and ultimately taking the win, making the winner of this battle Sakura.
On the next.
Like I said, okay. So first of all, despite the script being warranted that way, as someone who actually did the research, most of the research for this, I can definitively tell you that I don't believe Yang has really any chance of beating Sakura. That's just my opinion on it. From what the research, especially some of the new stuff that Sakura can do now, from some of the stuff we got from Boruto now. Obviously, that was before this came out, or when we started working on this, but yeah, I mean, again, that's just my take on it from doing stuff, doing some research on it, but nonetheless, I'm so happy the episode got out. That's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Obviously, it's a little different perspective from me here listening to this, because obviously this is like work I did for the channel. So it's a little different from my perspective, but honestly, I forgot a lot of the lines I recorded. So it was kind of cool and refreshing to hear them again, essentially like for the first time, even though it really isn't, since I recorded it. But yeah, I mean, the way I look at it, I think the fight is not as close as it's depicted, obviously, in the channel. I think it's really more one-sided. But we always, on the Rewind Rumble channel, try to make it kind of balanced. So, or make it seem like it's balanced. At least for the non-main series episode, so it's not that much of an issue. But nonetheless, I'm happy it's up, and I hope you guys that haven't watched it or have watched it enjoy it, because, again, I'll let you know right now, a lot of people worked on it, and not just me, because this was just me, being passionate about the fight. This is a fight I really wanted us to do years ago, and I'm just happy it's out now. Shout out to Aura, great animator, like I said. I know he wanted this fight out for a while now, too, since he animated this, I think, like 3 years ago. And maybe even longer than that. Again, the scriptwriter, Mecha, him and AR, because I think he may have rewrit the script for AR, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, I forgot a lot of the stuff because that's how long this episode has been in production hell, so I don't remember everything that has gone on for the past 10 years, or close to 10 years of this particular episode of production. But I think he may have rewrote AR's script and changed a lot of things from it. And that might be what it's from, but I just don't remember because it's been a while. So I apologize if I'm not getting all the facts straight here on this. Good for him, helping out. So make sure to check out all their channels, guys. And I'm going to put all their channels in the description too. Thumbnail was done by Sin City, who I personally commissioned to do this. Like I said, there was a bunch of changes to the thumbnails. There's different versions of the thumbnail with backgrounds and flopping from Sakura to Yang from the one side. So we get it to the one we're using right now is to reflect Yang being on the first of the side and then Sakura being on the second of the side, so it matches up with the title of Yang versus Sakura, which sounds better. Yeah, is great team effort. Check everyone else. Check everyone else because they out that worked on this. Danny too, who did the editing for the post and the pre-analysis as well. Check all their channels out, man. They do a lot of great work. Me, this was something I really wanted to do. I can't say that for the other guys. The other guys were doing it because, I don't know if they were into the fight or not, but they did the work and they loved it, or they loved doing it, and I hope they you guys check their channels out because they deserve that for all that work they did. Me, this was just really passionate project for me, essentially. So I'm happy it's out. All right. So I'm pretty sure I already know what the next episode of the regular Rewind Rumble episodes, not to be confused with the main course Rewind Rumble episodes. This is for the regular Rewind Rumble series. So not the main course, main canon series. So I'm pretty sure I know what the next one is, but I'm 50-50 on it. Let's put it this way.
Next episode of Rewind Rumble.
Okay, yeah. Arceus versus. All right. So yeah, that is. Let's put it up now. That is Yang versus Sakura. Like I said, there's not much more to say. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the research I did, because I did a lot of the research for it. I hope you liked the fight. I hope you liked the animation, because the animation by Aura was amazing. And I really hope that you enjoyed it. I just that's the only thing that matters to me, is you guys enjoyed it, because I put, like I said, this was something that this was like a passion thing for me to do Yang versus Sakura. I don't know if I can say that for everyone else who worked on it. Everyone else who worked on it wanted to do something, but I don't know if they exactly specifically wanted to do this fight like I did. So that's why you gotta check their channels out, because they do a lot of great stuff for other stuff as well too. But this was just me being really happy this fight came out, because again, 2016, long ass time for a fight to come out. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is my reaction to Yang versus Sakura Rewind Rumble. Shout out to Animation Rewind for letting me co-host it as well, with them. And yeah, that's it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. Out of here. Peace.